on Viral this week, where we talk about Roseanne Barr's latest troubles as that controversial tweet that she did. As all new Viral starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to this brand new edition of Viral. I'm your host as always, Kendrick Diggs. Glad you can join us as we talk about Roseanne, the TV show person. Well, not a person, but it was a TV show that made a comeback, and all of a sudden the comeback was on the trail to its second season until Roseanne sent out a tweet that caused her livelihood and other folks' livelihood being taken away in an instant. Well, Roseanne is no stranger to TV. She got her big break doing stand-up comedy for Johnny Carson. ABC approached her that year, a couple months later, and see if she was interested in her own television show. And history was made. Roseanne premiered on ABC in 1988. The show tackled stuff from centered around a poor working class family, tackling issues that current to this day about the election, healthcare, pregnancy, sex, you name it, racism, you name it, it tackled all those issues. Yes, racism. Roseanne will have people to believe that she is the common woman, the all-American woman, the working class woman, you know what I'm talking about? But let's fast forward to now. As this had happened, take a look.
Roseanne Barr tapping out another controversial tweet storm just hours after vowing she was leaving Twitter, blaming the previous night's posts, which resulted in the cancellation of her show, on the sleeping drug Ambien, writing, "I think Joe Rogan is right about Ambien, not giving excuses for what I did, but I've done weird stuff while on Ambien, cracked eggs on the wall at 2 a.m., etc." She also tweeted an apology to the cast and crew of Roseanne, tweeting, "Don't feel sorry for me, guys. I just want to apologize to the hundreds of people and wonderful writers, all liberal, and talented actors who lost their jobs on my show due to my stupid tweet." Her latest comments come after ABC, Hulu, and Viacom all yanked her titular show from their networks. Within hours of that, the embattled comedian's talent agency dropping her as a client as well. The axe coming down swiftly on one of TV's biggest stars Tuesday.
"What's up, deplorable?"
After this tweet late Monday, Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ. VJ stands for Valerie Jarrett, President Obama's longtime advisor. And just a few hours later, ABC execs pulled the plug on the blockbuster show. Channing Dungey, president of ABC Entertainment, calling Roseanne's remarks abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values, and we've decided to cancel her show. Bob Iger, the CEO and chairman of ABC's parent company, Disney, adding, "There was only one thing to do here, and that was the right thing." 11 hours later came Roseanne's first attempts at an apology. Barr calling her tweet a bad joke, but adding controversially that it had targeted Jarrett's politics and her looks.
How can a woman be so known to do better and do something unimaginable? To call out a former advisor of President Obama, Valerie Jarrett, after which Valerie Jarrett had said, look at this.
I think we have to turn it into a teaching moment. I'm fine. I'm worried about all the people out there who don't have a circle of friends and followers who come right to their defense. The person who's walking down the street minding their own business and they see somebody cling to their purse or want to cross the street. Or every black parent I know who has a boy who has to sit down and have a conversation, the talk, as we call it. And those, as you say, those ordinary examples of racism that happen every single day. And I think that's why I'm so glad to be here this evening talking with all of you.
What Roseanne had said about her, about calling her a monkey and something with the Planet of the Apes, and the tweet took off real quickly. But kudos to Jarrett for taking the page to what her dear friend Michelle Obama said: when they go up, when they rise low, you go up. And that's all you had to do. Rise low, go up. Stuff like that. She kept her head up and kept moving on forward. Now, Roseanne even blamed Ambien, the drug maker, for the mistake she sent out on Twitter. And Ambien said this.
Ooh, my favorite drugs.
Where was Bob Iger's apology to the White House staff for Jamel Hill calling the president and anyone associated with him a white supremacist? This is a double standard that the president is speaking about. No one is defending her comments. They're inappropriate, but that's what the point that he was making.
Ooh, my babies.
Ambien said, don't play with us like that. We ain't got nothing to do with your thoughts and your role. We may say you got side effects, but that wasn't no side effect that we caused you to have. After all that, ABC decided to pull the plug and cancel Roseanne after Roseanne received good reviews in its second revival. Brought many views on the network. It was up for another season, and now it got canned. And now Roseanne costing herself and many others to fall down with her after all that one single tweet. Man, she had good ratings, and ABC just didn't want to be associated with that no more. And who can blame them? I can take a stand with ABC saying they want to be inclusive, they want to be diversity, people in that nature. We don't got time for tolerance like that. If Roseanne wants to be ignorant to her own beliefs, let her be ignorant to her own beliefs and see how far she go with that. Now, Roseanne has her moment of glory and goes back to wherever she came from, under a rock. Let's just hope Roseanne learns this lesson and learns, like Valerie Jarrett said, it's a teachable moment that we all need to be finding out and learning for ourselves about diversity and inclusion and togetherness. So, hey, it is what it is. Roseanne, our job, and I'll put America's lives for now. Alright, I've been Kid Dix with Viral. Roseanne's story, you won't believe it. This has been Viral. Hope to see you next time.